Hello, hello everyone. Welcome to this new meditation. This time we're getting together for the new moon in Libra, which also happens to be a solar eclipse. The new moon and the eclipse happen at 21 degrees of Libra. And let's go directly to the information we're going to be working with today. In summary, this celestial event is inviting us to make a huge, it's almost like a leap in the way we see ourselves and the way we create the lives that we are living. It's essentially inviting us to make a huge change in our structure, in the sense that we are invited and helped as well to move onto a new frequency. This is how big, but also how easy it is to change our structure. Why our structure? Because it's through our structure that the flow of life is creating our realities, through our mental structures, emotional structures, and physical structures. Okay? So today in our meditations, we are going to work on recalibrating that structure. Number one, by awakening our inner light, the inner light of our consciousness, to see better and to be our guide into this meditation. Number two, we're recalibrating that structure by going through all the aspects of it, our backbone, everything that shapes up our reality. And then we'll work on releasing the conflicts that are keeping us trapped in our behavioral, emotional, or mental loops. This is like looking at our shadow from a Libra perspective, which means as a polarity of our light that is here for our evolution. Of course, you probably must have felt that many things that you weren't aware of or were hidden to your consciousness or that you were afraid of or were causing some not so easy aspects of your life are coming to the light, are coming to in front of your eyes, like having big realizations. This is part of the work that is required from us in this eclipse. And in all that work, we'll be connecting to the next vibrational aspect of ourselves and downloading the new structure that will support us in our reality. We will be using a mudra, which is a gesture of the hand, where we're going to put together our pinky finger, our ring finger, and our thumb, and leave the index and the major finger extended together. Okay, as if we were pointing with the index and the middle finger pointing to something, uniting the three other fingers together. This is the mudra that we're going to be using. So here we are. Let's get ready for the meditation. Sit comfortably on a chair or on the floor, however it's easier for you. And try to keep your spine straight. Close your eyes and place your attention on your breath. Roll your shoulders to the back. Release any tension in your shoulders, in your arms, in your belly. And place your entire attention on your breath. Breathe in through your nose, breathe out through your nose. And let yourself be completely absorbed in your breath, following its trajectory from the nose into the lungs, into your belly, down to your root, and at the exhale, the air takes the same trajectory in reverse, going up through your belly, your lungs, up to your crown, and out of your nose. And breath after breath, you realize that the air that you breathe is strengthening your central axis, connecting you to your spine, connecting you to your root and to your crown. And as you continue to breathe, you see, imagine, or feel that a faint light starts to form in your central axis within your spine. You continue to feel this movement of your breath up and down, and that light becomes a little bit stronger at each breath. Vertebra by vertebra, I start to feel my entire spine illuminated from within. And I feel that light diffusing its warmth in my entire body, down to the heart of the last cell. This is my inner light, and this is what allows me to see clearly. I take the time to recognize my light and to see how it's filling my entire right now. And I focus on my ankles, and I think, what are the conflicts that I have regarding my path? Do I have doubts as to where to go? Am I free to go where I need to go? Do I have my feet on the ground? Or do I live in a world of imagination and projections? Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. And I become aware of the path that I have walked so far, and of all the emotions that I have accumulated in my ankles. And with my hands and the mudra I showed you, I place my fingers on my ankles and I release all that is no longer needed for my evolution. And from my ankles, I see two suns radiating all around. I am freedom. And I calibrate with the sound woo. And I place now my attention on my knees. And I think, what are the conflicts that I have with my family, or that I have inherited from my maternal or paternal ancestors? Am I flexible when it is time to change? Or even, am I open to change? Am I following my own purpose? Or am I following a family mandate? I take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. And I become aware of the path that I have walked, all the information that comes from my ancestors, and the emotions that have accumulated in my knees. I place my fingers on my knees. I take a deep breath in and a deep breath out, and I release what I no longer need from my evolution. And from my knees, I see two suns. I am the fruit of life. And I calibrate with the sound ooh. And now, I have my attention on my root. And I think, I ask myself, when I look at my reality, my needs, what conflicts do I find myself caught in? Am I at peace with the reality that I'm experimenting? Am I at peace with how I use my vital energy? I take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. And I become aware of all the moments when I have done things with my own will, being at peace with myself. And I become aware of all the emotions that have accumulated in my root. I place my fingers on my genitals or on my hips. I take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. And I release, visualizing a brilliant sun emitting red light all around. I am vitality, and I calibrate with the sound O. Now I place my attention on my sacral chakra. And I ask myself, what are the things in my life that frustrate me? Am I allowing my creativity to be expressed? Or am I using my vital energy in things that maintain my frustration? Do I want to change my life? If so, am I ready to let go of all structures? Do I want to change to evolve, or only to escape my current reality? I take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. And I become aware of the physical, emotional, and mental patterns that create my current reality. I place my fingers at the level of my lower belly. I breathe and release the patterns that no longer serve me. And I visualize a bright orange sun radiating all around. I am creativity. And I calibrate with the sound U. And now I focus on my plexus. And I ask myself, when I think of my relationships, what are the conflicts that I have with others? How are these informing my internal conflicts and wounds? How and why am I maintaining myself in victim mode? I take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. And I become aware of all the patterns in me that shape my relationships and the emotions that are accumulating in my plexus. I place my fingers at the pit of my stomach. I breathe and release all that no longer needs to be part of my evolution. And I visualize a bright golden sun radiating in all directions. I am joy, and I calibrate with the sound E. E. And now I focus on my heart and I ask myself, when I think of how I give and how I receive, do I live in balance between what I give and what I receive? Can I give and receive in the same way? Am I free of conditions when I love? Are my actions free, or do I act to receive something in return? Recognition, for example, and fill up an inner void. I take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. And I become aware of the emotions in my heart and the patterns that inform how I give and how I receive. I place my fingers on my heart. I breathe and release all the patterns that I no longer need in my evolutions. I visualize a green sun radiating all around. I am love, and I calibrate with the sound E. Now, I place my attention on my throat. What conflicts do I encounter when I think of my truth? How many things do I keep unspoken? What are the truths that I have never expressed? Am I capable of speaking my truth, or am I echoing the mandates from the past? Am I able to change my perspective on things? And can I accept new information that doesn't necessarily align with what I already know or think? I take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. And I become aware of all the learnings that I have integrated so far, and all the emotions that have accumulated in my throat. I become aware of all the ideas and patterns that determine my current truth and allow them to change. I place my fingers on my throat I breathe and release all that is no longer necessary for my evolution. And I visualize a blue sun radiating from my throat. I am truth. And I calibrate with the sound E. And now I focus on my third eye. And I ask myself, what are the situations in my life that I am denying, that I am refusing to see? Are my beliefs and thoughts really mine? Am I able to recognize truths in my opposites? And can I see that all these situations are a reflection of me? I take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. And I become aware of all the information that is in my eyes and in my forehead, in my third eye, and of all the beliefs that shape the way I think. I place my fingers on my third eye. I breathe and release all that will no longer serve my evolution. And I visualize an indigo sun radiating from my forehead in all directions. I am projection. And I calibrate with the sound I. And now I place my attention on my crown. And I ask myself, how do I feel about myself? Can I direct my energy towards my purposes and objectives? Can I accept myself and listen to myself? Do I trust in me? Do I feel part of the everything? Or do I feel isolated, alone in the immensity? Do I see myself as a spiritual person? Do I have faith and hope? Or do I have wisdom and act responsibly? Do I project a God in the universe? Or am I capable of recognizing myself as such? Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. And I become aware of all the information that is in my brains and the emotions that have gathered in my head, as well as my beliefs regarding spirituality. And I place my fingers on my crown. I breathe and release all that is no longer needed for my evolution. And I visualize the violet sun radiating in all directions. I am connection. And I calibrate with the sound ah. And now I connect with my toroidal field. And I ask myself, am I open to all possibilities? Do I allow change or do I resist it? Do I allow myself to connect to the energies of the world, or am I afraid of them? And what are the fears that are separating me from the world? And if I am creator of my reality, why do I live situations that I do not desire and that do not make me feel good? Am I prepared to get out of what I believe in my mind and to be part of the great mind? I take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. And I become aware of all the information that I feel with my body from my surroundings and all the emotions that I feel around me. And I become aware of all the beliefs that are related to the power of the mind. And I place my fingers opening up to the skies, like in a meditation position. And I breathe. And I see colored light radiating from all my energy centers, filling up my field. I am energy. And I calibrate with the nasal sound N. I take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Allowing myself to observe, integrate all the structures that I have let go and the new possibilities that I have opened for myself. I am destiny. I am the flow of life that dances in every breath. I am evolution. And I set the intention to evolve in balance, having my essence always guiding my path towards my north. I am balanced. I am. Slowly, I reconnect to my breath. And I come back here and now. Allowing it to integrate the information of today. I stretch if I feel the need to. And when I'm ready, I can come back here and open my eyes. Thank you all for being here today. And I'll see you at the next moon phase. Thank you very much, everyone.